Oh, you guys missed that shot, sorry. How y'all doing? So there's something you guys can't see very often. Morning, by the way, Chad, Doss Farms. But yeah, so when we met Aaron and Kylie down at Lone Rock Ranch, where we got our Longhorns and now, of course, become friends. And Kylie was telling us what she loves about the Longhorns the most is the twist. And I'm not gonna say Tipsy has, I need to check with Kylie, but Tipsy kind of has that twist, how it's grown out, up, and then turns back towards her. And it's pretty stinking cool. Well, June, now Tipsy's registered Longhorn. June came from a farm with about 60 head of Highlands, a registered bull, but kind of, she's like 90% Highland probably. But nonetheless, this is in my head what a Highland looks like. And June is a Highland for all purposes, but not being registered, you know, say what you want, but June has a horn, kind of a unique horn. She's always had one longer than the other, and one is going out and up, the other one's going out and back. So there's nothing wrong with her. I don't even know if I can show it. So this one here is definitely out like a traditional Highland. That one is out and starting to point back. Pretty cool. I think that happens when they bump them or something at a young age. I'm not really sure. But anyway, there's nothing wrong with her. Nothing wrong at all. I wish I could touch her, but if she raises up, I'll take one of the teeth. Morning, young lady. Good morning. So I was actually trying not to feed up here too much because I can't get in. I like feeding from behind the safety of a fence, I will say that. Goodness. Bunny. What's up? So here's what's funny. Well, I wasn't recording, but there's sweet feet on the ground right here. And there's still cubes over there. These knuckleheads love this sweet feed so much they'll walk away from cubes and go back. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. Man, look at the difference there. You've never seen that. Goodness. I imagine Tipsy will run her off here in a second, but there's kind of a mutual, we're both moms. We'll see what happens here in a second. This is gonna get awkward. Who's gonna move? Tipsy's like, June, really pressing it this morning. Whoa. Kind of a gentle, you're in my way. Shmorio. Woo, morning, Butters. I can't believe they're gonna eat in peace right there. Franklin, what's up, buddy? Hey. CJ, good to see you on the outside. And there's the donkeys. The guard animals of the farm. The guard animals of the farm, keeping everybody safe. Which, by the way, you guys may notice the herd getting thinner in videos. More specifically, probably a few goats. I'm not gonna say which ones yet. Probably a couple of donkeys. Not gonna say which ones yet. We're just not trying to load up a 10-acre pasture. Cows are my thing, if you will, and the donkeys are a necessary, not unnecessary. Necessary. You got to have them. And we have two main protectors on the farm. We have Little Donk and we have Badonkadonk. Lucy is very protective over Lily, and that's about it. Lucy actually showed up with a halter on her, and I'm not going to say that she wouldn't run something off or whatever, but she doesn't go looking in particular. We've actually had some issues with Lily chasing the alpacas. Now, we don't think that it's, she's not trying to hurt them. She's just playing, but it's way too much for the alpacas, the babies. So I guess I am going to say Lucy and Lily will likely go to a new farm. They're very, very healthy. They will be very well loved. I'm actually going to extend the offer to somebody here locally that I know through the feed store to see if they would be interested. So they'll be very well cared for, let's put it that way. All of our animals, there's a couple auctions we use that are reputable that we like, and that's the only place I'll take my animals other than like selling to friends, family, or somebody I know. So anyway, hey, the door opened this morning. Interesting. I have reset this chicken run door like 8 times. I don't understand. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And this morning it was like 26 degrees. Actually, it's still 27. Look at that view. Goodness. Y'all hungry for some Eggos? Yeah, look, the ground's frozen. Like it's muddy back here, but it's frozen. Cowboy, look how puffed up he is. How many you got under there, Mama? Not that many, just 3. Just 3, can I have them, please? Sorry. Oh, didn't break. Well, it didn't break. That one broke. One more. I'll just 2 more, I guess. Whew. Every single video, somebody asks if we eat our eggs. Yes, absolutely we eat the eggs. She goes like she stole it. We absolutely eat the eggs. This morning, there was only 3 eggs because yesterday I picked up 10. So you guys didn't see it on film. Obviously, we don't film every single day. But man, that really confuses some people. Does he not eat his eggs? Why does he give his eggs to his chickens? Well, it's a good source of calcium and protein. You can feed them oyster shells, but I don't know why I would buy oyster shells if I've got an excess of eggs, and just 2 or 3 a day does what oyster shells does. So I think today, Ray and I are going to do my favorite thing ever, which is shop for furniture. I cannot tell you guys how much I love shopping for furniture. It is my favorite thing ever. Sarcasm intended. In case you're new here, I don't want to get into it too much, but every video there's somebody new that doesn't understand where we're coming from, what we're doing, and where we're going. November 3rd, 23, we lost our cabin to a house fire. We have 20 acres in Northeast Oklahoma, and we decided to sell it and to move. And we'll be moving to 40 acres and a home. We've only shown like a couple parts of it just because the current owners are still in it and they're friends of ours, and we're just trying to be polite, even though they've told us we can film whatever we want. But we also just kind of want to wait. We're not trying to build suspense. We want to wait. I mean, we're still under contract. Things can happen. God can shut a door. Do I think that's going to happen? Not likely at all, because of what we went through to make this happen. And I'm not talking about the fire. I'm talking about the long search, extensive search, looking at modular homes, prefab homes, building on site out here at our current 20. We just went through a lot of things where God shut a lot of doors. And then this one, there was really no obstacles. It was just do we want to make that move? Do we want to flat out move? Because everything else involved just building out here, or at least staying on this land. So, un momento, gotta close the gate. I don't know how to say close the gate in Spanish. All right, gato bueno. It's good to go. So, yeah, can't tell by my enthusiasm. I'm excited to, we've wanted so long to build out here, and even before the fire, we were looking into building, and we actually went to a designer, like a custom built home designer, and got all the way. And I guess that's what inspired us. That's what moved us, other than the fire, to move, was because we designed a dream home for what I want to say, and don't take this the wrong way. People we bought this land from understand more than some of you guys, and they're close friends of ours, this 20 acres right here. But this was our dream land. There was nothing wrong with it. But we always wanted a little bit more. Now, with kids in school, that seemed more like 10 to 15 years out, right? But after the fire, it was like, okay, well, now we have to build. We got to build something. We can't, we don't want to redo the cabin. It was unrepairable, first off. And it just didn't seem, it was kind of pointless. We put like almost $20,000 into that cabin to get it proper and pretty and livable and safe, and not feeling like we're living in a project, if you will. But when the fire happened, after talking to that designer and having a house plan that we loved, we didn't want to build a dream home on what we knew wasn't going to be our dream land, even if it seemed like at first it was 10 to 15 years out. Now it's been expedited. So that's why we're moving. And a lot of you guys get that. And, some people are going to say I'm repeating myself. That's my favorite thing. I don't know what to do. I'm telling my life story here. I'm just living day to day. It is currently Saturday, the 30th, 2023. I film the same day I upload, brother. Take it or leave it. I never ask anybody to subscribe. I never ask anybody to hit that like button. Just filming. You can watch other channels. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, this is Doss Farms. We have a little farm. 40 acres is not a little farm, but we have a little farm operation. At the new property, if you haven't seen the most recent video, we're going to clear a 10-acre pasture to start with. Then we're going to put a perimeter fence around the whole darn thing. But we got to wait on a survey. Those are about 3 or 4 weeks out. If you don't know what a land survey is, it's where they put the pins in and tell you where your corners are, so you're not encroaching on anybody's property, and you can make sure your neighbors aren't encroaching on yours. But yeah, we're excited, man. I mean, Ray's gonna take me to get a nice steak. That's why I don't mind going furniture shopping. That's pretty much it. My idea of furniture shopping is, a couple videos ago, we walked into Marduk's furniture store in Joplin, Missouri, and I told Mr. Marduk that I wanted the same chair I lost. A Lazy Boy, Aster, with a swivel and risers. That's what I want. It's a big man's Lazy Boy. Not a wide man, a narrow big man, if you will. Okay? So, yeah. I just walked in, I chose my fabric. Can't wait for that chair to get here. 4 to 6 weeks, I'm gonna park that stinker right in the middle of our great room and turn around and be able to look out at our 40 acres. I'm so stinking excited. And we're so grateful, so blessed that each and every single one of you are with us along this journey. I think I just spit. Sorry, it's cold outside. My lips are recovering. Anyway. Yeah. On to furniture shopping. Let's Stay tuned.